Oh my god. I need to get that fixed. Somehow. Happy rent is due day. One of my roommates still has not sent me rent, and I don't know why I keep lagging. Oh, it's Canada Day. What did Canada do today? Bro, I'm losing my mind. Why am I lagging? What the fuck? Hello? This is terrible. Oh my god, this is so bad. What's going on? Hold on. Like, OBS isn't even like... Oh, I'm so tired right now. Frame rate Doko? I don't know what that means. No, because you can see the background. You see the background moving. It's not any different. God. Why is it like this? Hold on. I'm so sleepy. Sorry. Ugh. Hold on, I'll try to bring V2 back up. Why are you like this? Why is it like this? Oh my god, this is driving me fucking bonkers. Hold on. I'm a... Ugh. You know what? I might just go fucking baby mode. Am I OBS gonna be mean? Not OBS, sorry, VTube. Sorry, I can't blame OBS for everything. Wait, when did Canada donate money to me? What was Canada? I didn't even see a notification. Did y'all? Canada gave me $5. $5 today. Thank you, Canada. Okay, this is not working. Hold on. I gotta do something else, I guess. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? One sec. It's so quiet. Hold on, hold on. Let me get in the game so we have some background noise. Why can't I hear the game? What is going on? Hello? Why am I having scuff today? Am I deaf? What the fuck? Why can't I hear the game? I'm so confused. What is going on? Hello? Is it too quiet? What the fuck? What's happening? I don't know what to do. Auto. Auto. On. What's going on? Okay, well, clearly I'm not deaf. Hold on. so confused. But it's my Switch. There's no sound in it. What? There's no sound coming out of my Switch. Why? Why is there no sound? Never had this problem before. Also, I'm still fucking lagging, so... No, we never turned off the sound in-game. Here, I was trying to make a background noise. It's my little, Solomon. For some reason, kinda. You're still in my downloads, why? Okay. Let me grab... I'm just gonna get rid of, YouTube for today. Man, what's scuff? You're here for the lawyering? Well, you're missing it. There ain't no lawyering happening yet. Alright, hold on. For my money! What is going on today? Why does today suck so bad? Alright, where am I? Hello? Oh, that's right. I have to be in a Discord? This is so much. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is all I could do for today. And then find out what's wrong with my stupid fucking Switch? How do you, turn off the Switch? You know what? My Switch wanted me to update, so I'm gonna try and update real quick. I highly doubt it's something to do with the update. But, I mean, we'll see. I don't know why an update would just suddenly have the audio not work. Bluetooth? There's something... It says headphones are plugged in. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay, I figured it out. So I have a dust plug plugged into my at least I think I figured it out. Okay, I did. I have a dust plug plugged into the audio port, audio jack or whatever. So that obviously dust doesn't get in it. And for sometimes it'll act like you know, it's got headphones plugged in. Okay, back to it. Back to it. I'm kind of annoyed with VTuber right now. But if anything, at least I get to show this off. I meant to actually just have this if I ever played a Mori. I trapped the audio in and couldn't get out. toe hurts still. Hold on. I was not prepared, honestly. I didn't even finish eating my sandwich. Everywhere. Not like literal feces, just like, you know, stuff everywhere. Alright, so we found out last time that actually, so, Sholmes' partner in crime fighting, was not actually Iris's dad of John Wilson. It was actually it was actually Susato's dad, Mikotoba, whatever his name is, John Mikotoba, which was what a revelation. Which means that all the stories that Iris thought was from her dad, Wilson, are actually of Mikotoba, John Mikotoba. What do I keep saying? Just his last name. Susato's dad. For some reason, Sholmes was like, yeah, you keep doing that thing you're doing, Iris. You're completely wrong, but... Guys, I'm not ready. Hold on. Okay. Does this mean that you're the real Dr. Wilson? Oh, puppy! No, my dear. I'm still my old self, Eugene School and Academy from Persona 5 or whatever it's fucking called. Eugene Mikotoba, your father. Oh, of course. Susato, what the fuck? This is obviously too much for Susato-san to take in. Bruh, this is a revelation for sure. I must say, though, how my old friend has attained worldwide celebrity. Has a great mystery solver, is the greatest mystery of all time. Still remember the first time we met. Pray remind me, when was it again, Mikotoba? 16 years ago, Sholmes. 16 years ago! That's the first time they came here, right? 10 years ago is the professor case. Oh yes, quite. 16 years ago. Hello, Ninjash! My model's not working, so here I am. With this now. But this only works if I have fucking... if I'm in a Discord call. So nobody come to Shinzukubi. If somebody random pops out, I would be so pissed. Like, excuse me! I just arrived from Japan with Seishiro and Genshin. I was in search of lodgings close to the hospital, some comfortable rooms at a reasonable price. Oh, but rents are devilishly high in that particular area. Bruh, felt. You thought about it, Gabe? No, it's fucking VTube's being dumb and it's laggy. So, it's just ugly to look at, so I just put this on for now. That's right, so I decided I needed someone to share lodgings at the expense. I was fortunate enough to be introduced to Sholmes, who found himself in a similar situation. Ow! Sorry. Just in pain. Try a lower quality. Do I look like lower quality to you? Hey, Michael. Do I look like low quality to you? I was a callow. What does callow mean? Hello, fellow, back then. I'm your shadow, the great detective you see before you now. I would call my scuffed chibi I made for you lower quality. Aww. I didn't think that was what he even meant. But I mean, I'm using this right now. And so whenever I commissioned this little chibi thing, I asked for hot chocolate, but I didn't think... I didn't think they would put whipped cream on it. I don't like whipped cream. But I guess there wouldn't have been really a way to distinguish the hot chocolate other than the mug, and I guess they're just steamy. What else, right? I hate whipped cream. I like hot chocolate with the marshmallow though. However, they always melt. The hot chocolate is always too hot. The marshmallows always melt before I can even get to them. A mug with steam is tea. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be anything of your dreams. This bottle's really cute. I keep staring at it. I'm sorry. Okay. Hot vodka. Whatever you want. If you want hot vodka, it's yours. Is that a thing? Do people drink hot vodka? I was working at the hospital's chemical laboratory at the time, indulging my curiosities for a little gain. The situation of our cohabitation led us pursuing cases together, you see. As long as you... What's a roofie? Isn't that a drug? Michael, what the fuck? What do you even mean by rubies? Michael, what the fuck? I don't... Russia uses rubies? I thought that was like, India or something. Oh! Michael. Interesting. Hard to believe it was a mere 6 years. 6 years, we had a great many adventures. On the last year Miko Toba's stay in Britain, that most infamous of cases presented itself. The case with which you've been around for many years. That was the professor killings. Am I bad? Yeah. Thank you, Ninjosh. Time of embarrassment. Oh. Okay. After the trial, Seishiro and I were summoned back home. Seishiro. Hardly surprising given the circumstances. So there you have it. And as you know, all the details recorded by my trusty chronicler remain in that metal chest. This is just amazing. Mr. Miko Toba really is Mr. Shum's famous partner. What does this mean for Iris? Is she even still here? Father. Goodness, my dear, what a cutting look! Oh. As your daughter, I'm very proud to learn that you are the great detective's great partner. But nevertheless, there's another mystery that I really must ask you to explain now. And that is? You know very well what it is. The unresolved matter of Iris's father. Of course, I'd almost forgotten about that one. Well, Shums admitted it was Wilson, right? Should have seen this coming, I suppose. Oh my god. It's actually some completely unrelated man. And, but I was gonna say, what if it was the professor? And I was like, no, that's fucking Kasuma's dad, right? We can't do that. Iris told us that all the notes about the great detective's adventures that are in that metal chest were written by her father. Isn't that correct, Mr. Sholmes? That is indeed what I told young Iris. But if you're Mr. Sholmes' partner and you wrote all those case notes Oh, I muted at the rope. Then Iris's father must be you. It is possible. I think obviously Shob's gonna say that's not true, but it is possible. She's only like 10, right? So 10 years ago, you know, the professor case. That's when they were sent home. Mikotoba daddy could have been like, kind of, you know, I've been here 6 years, or 16 years now, or 6 years. Kind of want to get a little freaky with these English women, right? I'm gonna hope that's not the case, and hopefully Mikotoba daddy didn't, you know, just completely betray Susato's mother like that. On my word, Miss Susato. This pawn. You're coming along wonderfully as well. You too have hit upon a method at last. Finally grasped the art of deduction. What? What you've always told me, father, is that my mother died when I was born 16 years ago. Oh. Never mind, she did, apparently. Fucking... You left me in grandmother's care whilst you embarked on your study tour of Britain. Now it is possible. And I've always accepted that, but... all this about Iris... Oh, there it is, Susato-san's ice-cold stare. No, now hold on a minute. It was very complicated. I mean, it's really not what you think. And perhaps you'd like to explain exactly what it is. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do the Susato takedown on her fucking father. There it is. Now the ice go from ice cold to red hot just before she... No, really, you've got the wrong end of the stick. She'll say something, man. Oh, I wanted to see him get flipped over. That's quite enough, my fiery fellows. Mr. Sholmes, when did he get all dressed up? Take your clothes back off, bitch! Fucking, this is your house. Why would you censor yourself like this? Whilst I don't like to interrupt this exciting exploration of the past, Mikotoba and I have an urgent matter that requires a short excursion. Nothing has been answered! You can't leave yet! It's very late, Mr. Sholmes. Where must you go? She just dismissed it like that. Why, my dear madame, is it not obvious? My partner and I must pursue our natural enemies. I think Iris left to go return the documents, right? Or something like that. Go get your coat, Mikotoba. The game is afoot. This isn't a foot, you fucking idiot. This is a Nintendo Switch. But Sholmes, I really must give Susato a full explanation, I think. What if Iris is actually, you know, for a mixed girl, she doesn't look mixed. So, I'm honestly so conflicted. What if they do pull at me? Like, oh, they're actually sisters. I don't think I would like that, to be honest. Later, my dear fellow, later. Our carriage awaits downstairs already. Ugh. This music. You haven't changed one iota, have you? I don't know what an iota is. Whose theme is this? Is this Sholmes' theme? I can't remember where we heard it before. This was just slightly different. I mean, really, I visit our home after 10 long years. And when I open that chest in a fit of nostalgia, I quite inexplicably pass out. And as if that wasn't enough, when I eventually regain consciousness, I plunge straight into all this. Father, please. Go with Mr. Sholmes now. What? I have no doubt that whatever happened, you were acting on everyone's best interest. I trust you completely. Susato? And sending the great detective and his great partner off on renewed adventures together is more than I could have hoped for in my wildest dreams. I know, right? I want answers. Very well then, we'll speak again later. So, I believe your own work is done for the day. I wish you the best of luck for tomorrow. Yes, Naruhodo. Good luck in battle and in reaching a decision. Decision? About whether to go back to Japan, I suppose? Oh yeah, that's right. I forget it.
So much happened that day that I barely knew what to do with myself.
You told me I could have ended it on a fucking chapter.
It would only be later that I'd come to realize...
Isn't this the last case coming up?
How amidst the chaos I'd unleashed were all the clues I needed to
Wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. We haven't even finished the last case.
And that all the turmoil was necessary.
No, that's not the last case, is it? Oh wait, this is the last
give
chapter.
Me the resolve
no, we have one more case after
everything
this.
Through.
But we still have to finish this case. Yeah, there's one more after this one. I forgot we're still in like a daily recess. I can't remember why suspended for a while. Doot 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 doot. Let me out of here. Get me out of this box. Oh wait, I lied. Oh, okay. Damn, a chapter ended without us even finishing the case? We never talked to Gina? She was never there. Anytime I tried to go back, Gina wasn't there. Final chapter, the resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. No. Right? Damn. This is the last case? Well, I'm confused because I went back at any opportunity after and it wouldn't let me do anything. I guess we're back here. Weird. Alright. So, the time's finally come. Today, we unravel everything. How was I supposed to know? We're counting on your support more than ever today, Mr. Sato. Mr. Sato, what's wrong? Mr. Sato? Ah! What the fuck? Oh no! What's the matter, Mr. Naruhodo? What do you mean? Nothing. I was just saying that I'll be relying on your support today, but... I'm so sorry, of course. I know I can be rather incompetent at times, but... I shan't let you down. Ma'am, I'm on the floor! Do you mind helping me to my feet, then? Oh dear, I'm really sorry. Anime betrayal, right? Susato-san isn't her usual self at all. That's hardly surprising, I suppose. She's just found out that her father is the partner of a world-famous detective, not to mention... Good morning, sir! Oh, are you okay? Oh, she's talking about Manseeks. Manseeks, who put you out of your handcuffs. Barry, hello! My VTuber model's being fucking stupid. So I put this one on for now. It's pretty cute, right? I got a hot chunky. Somebody like you was beloved even on the moon. What does that mean? Hello, love. How are you? Lord Van Zeeks. Yeah. A hot bloodlet. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. It's for all your efforts. Yeah. Thank you for all your efforts. You said thank you to me? Thank you. Thank you for all your efforts yesterday. Did I hear that correctly? Bro, same. What? No, nothing. I hope we can clear things up today. I really can't make this man out. His face says, I hate you, but his words are almost jovial today. I don't know what that word means, jovial. In fact, he hasn't been very Reaper-like at all since this all began yesterday. I can't read. Lord Van Zieks isn't the Reaper, Mr. Nadahono. Good point. Maybe we meant the Reaper-like in his cold, icy stare. Reaper, I suppose, in hindsight. I shouldn't have allowed that misconception to go unchallenged. Huh? It was my tacit acceptance of that pseudonym. He's touching his boob. My failure to stop the Reaper becoming something more than a legend that led all to this. To all this, excuse me. But you're not to blame for that, Lord Van Zieks. It's only because serious crime in the capital dropped off so sharply when the public started calling you that. Don't say Ryonosuke got serious. Wrong, boys. That's why you didn't say anything, is it? Serious, Ryonosuke. To be frank, I'm not sure that was the sole reason. What do you mean? There was a rumor at the time that the Reaper was really the ghost of my late brother. That having been slain by that evil killer, Clint's restless spirit returned as some sort of demigod. To wield the deadly blade of justice where I, by dint of the law, could not. Dint. Yes, we've heard that story too. Did we hear that story? Where did we hear that one from? When I lost him. Damn, your brother was hot. I mean, this ghost character is an Ace Attorney. What ghost character is an Ace Attorney? There's like spirits, not really ghosts. Like Mia, right? An Ace Attorney. I don't think we ever be like, I want to cross-examine the fucking dead ghost of this person. Right? I mean, fuck, I don't know. I never played through all of Ace Attorney, so maybe there is. Anyway. It felt as though I lost my guiding light. My lighting guide. I felt like both of those were didn't know where to go or what to do. So, in some small way, I wonder if perhaps those rumors made me feel his absence a little less keenly. Damn, his brother's got sharp teeth. Even if I knew it was just an illusion, just some nonsense conjured up by an over-imaginative public. What if the real professor, what if the real serial killer was actually Van Zieks' brother? And Kazuma's dad found out and put a stop to him. And thus ended up actually taking the blame as the fucking professor. Well, that would be fucked up, wouldn't it? Sheesh. Guess we'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. He was obviously extremely important to you. Lord Clint Van Zieks. Well, what's important now is uncovering the truth. That's all that matters. I know that you didn't take anyone's life. And I intend to prove that beyond any shadow of a doubt in court today. I never thought I'd say this. I could see in your eyes that burning desire to cut through all the lies and deception. Sheesh, that's me! Oh, how did you get the new Monster Hunter? Can't deny it any longer. You are a lawyer of absolute integrity. Thank you. Sniff. Now tell me. Why do I detect... Why do I detect the scent of expensive tea leaves in the air? I don't know. Who fucking drinks tea? Iris! Is she drinking tea or is that just what she smells like? Oh, Iris, what did you get here? Oh, she's all dressed up. Oh, she brought tea.
I brought you one of my special blends. Really loves it. He says it helps him clear his head.
I can't do my high-pitched voice today. I don't know why. I think I'm coming down with something. I thank you.
Oh.
That's surely the first and last time I'll ever see a sight like this. Inside the tea was actually the key to undo his handcuffs and flee from this place. Run, Van Zeeks, run! Going down with this thing is is that supposed to be the fucking Seem different today, Iris.
Oh?
Sort of subdued, I suppose.
I am not.
Wait, we never got to fucking look at the notes. Fucking Iris yoinked them. We stuff hasn't been answered. Hold on. Oh wait, yeah, we did. When did this get here? Death from a single stab wound from the heart. How the fuck did they decide that this was the fucking professor that did it? Other superficial external wounds indicated of a tool. Oh, we already read this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we found out that that handwriting was actually Susato Stad's. Okay. No internal trauma. Inspector Gregson for dodging. For positioning so dodgedly for the autopsy procedure. Oh yeah, so like, what's the fucking vital evidence? Oh, what the fuck? I never looked at this. You seen this huge gash across the side of the trunk here? It's gone right through the leather and into the metal behind.
Gosh, for a metal chest like this to have been so badly damaged. Whatever made the gash must have struck the side of the trunk with considerable force.
Who would have done this? I wonder how it happened. Can we open it? Let's have a look inside. What's this? Oh. That glass? Oh, a knife. Do you see that? There's something stuck on the side of the trunk here. It's glinting.
Looks like a fragment of a metal of some sort.
Looks like a tip of a knife.
It's wedged in so tightly I can't remove it.
Don't cut yourself. You better leave it, I think. What's weird is that if that is the tip of a knife, the angle is very strange. It looks big for a knife? You think it's a sword? Look, there's something inside.
Oh, let's see. It appears to be a passport. Authorizing him to travel overseas.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to go to fucking France or some shit. Is Inspector Gregson about to go on a trip abroad then?
Perhaps the date of departure might tell us something. That was... Oh.
What is it?
It was for travel on the 31st of October, just one day before the incident.
Eh? What? Really? One day before the incident. Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered. Oh! Oh, that's a big one. Somehow missing the giant fucking blood stain on the side. Look at this dark stain here, do you think?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I think it's blood.
Can we confirm? Do we have the technology to confirm just yet? If it was Gregson's. Ugh, I know you were going to say that's what presumably means.
This was present at the scene when Inspector Gregson was killed.
It's the most logical conclusion, yes. I think Gina's been carrying this around with her. Didn't know any better. I suppose it does look like a grease stain from all the fish and chips. Okay, if you say so. I think that's everything. I keep thinking there's like some hidden information within these Asogi papers. But, alright. She's clearly very troubled about having stolen that autopsy report from Dr. Site's laboratory.
Alright then. Good luck to you both. I have to make a move now. Oh, you're not staying?
I thought you'd want to watch your today's proceedings. She's not allowed to. What? This case isn't open to the public. She's not allowed to.
Well, I'd like to cheer you on, obviously. But I've got lots to get ready.
Get ready? For what?
Oh, yes. Would you take this?
Oh, it's her little charm. Or her backpack. Is that one of the little felt dolls that's usually dangling from your knapsack?
Yes, it's a lucky charm. A little Harley that I made once.
The little rabbit's cute. A Harley? It's more like a Harley to me. That's a good one, Ryunosuke.
If for some reason you completely run out of options in the trial today, then just pull this little Harley's ears as hard as you possibly can.
What? Pull his ears? Fucking rip his head off. Boo! Fuck you.
As Harry is a way to bring good luck, I think you might need
it. I didn't even make the joke, it was Ryunosuke.
Think that we'll need, what we'll need is luck.
It's a grenade! Oh my god. We pull on his ears and it fucking explodes. Killing everyone in the courtroom. A key? A key for what? What would we use another key for?
I just sneaked a peek inside the courtroom. And it seems very different to normal.
Yes, it would seem. That a certain someone has decided to pull out all the stops. What does that mean? We go in there. There's evidence littering the floor. Cosmo's like, that's extreme. Right.
What about Mr. Sholmes, Iris?
Is he even allowed in there?
I don't know. He was out all night because he hadn't come home by the time I left this morning. I see.
Was Professor Mikotoba out all night, too, do you think, Mrs. Sato?
Yes, it would seem so. I telegrammed the hotel this morning. And apparently they didn't come back to their rooms last night at all.
They? The judge, too? Judge Dugoku?
Father and Judge Digoku, I mean.
Well, then where the fuck was he? Judge Digoku, too?
That's right.
That's right. Just lower her voice.
Nobody appears to have seen either of them since yesterday.
I feel like this is kind of not Gucci. Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court is about to be in session. Please make your way inside the courtroom at once.
Good luck then, Runo. Good luck, Susie.
Yes, thanks, Iris.
And you, Mr. Reaper. I hope it goes well.
Goes well. Oh, this part. What do you mean, this part? Once again, I thank you for the delicious tea. It was very soothing.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah! I'm so glad.
You must go inside now, Lord Van Zeeks.
Game, no! Van Zeeks has always been the formidable prosecutor I've had to lock horns with in court. But not today. Today I battle with another in pursuit of the truth. Best friend, Kazuma Asogi, who I trust more than anyone else in this world. I understand what it was that drew me here to Britain all those months ago. Ah, hold on. My allergies are so bad today. Last night I came home to find I had gotten my graded cards in the mail. Something stupid though, imagining the fish and chips is behind everything. The fish and chips is the Reaper. Oh my god. Aren't high fats and sugars always the Reaper? Isn't that just the facts? Anyway. I know exactly what destiny has in store for me. It's all been leading up to this one day. This one trial. To this one final reckoning. The Old Bailey courtroom. Sheesh. Oh, I don't see any fucking evidence littering the floor. Feels even more impressive here than it did yesterday. The cold stairs piercing me like knives from both sides today. So one of the disappointments I just had right now was, I guess how the game played it out, you know, previously was that, Ryunosuke's thoughts, he was just saying them out loud, but his thought just now, his mouth didn't move, so, damn it, what a failed opportunity. Mr. Naruhodo, look! Ah! Strongheart! I was like, who is this? I was like, I know who this is, but seeing him in the courtroom, I couldn't place it. This is sussy. Lord Strongheart! He ate the judge. Kazuma must have known beforehand. The ramifications of this trial now extend far beyond the murder of some Scotland Yard inspector. In fact, events have come to light that threaten to rock the very foundations of our court's legal system. The escape of a condemned criminal on the nights of his execution, the subsequent unlawful shooting of the man, and the revelation that prison staff must have been complicit in the jailbreak. This can only mean good things. Absolutely. Lord, Strongheart. He's just a nice guy, right? Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's a judge world. Britain is currently hosting influential members of the judiciary from countries all over the world. It is imperative that we uncover the truth in these proceedings to avoid international embarrassment. By royal decree, this will continue to be a closed trial. Sit down, this is scary! And won over with which I, male Strongheart, exercise total and unequivocal authority. What does that mean? We don't have a jury. The 6 juror flames just... What does this mean? As was the case in yesterday's proceedings, those there present in the public gallery are distinguished members of our judiciary assembled to bear witness to a fair judicial process. Huh? In other words, a collection of your accolades, Lord Strongheart. Sheesh! Sheesh! He just didn't respond to it. I've been posting, but he has heart in the right place in his stomach. Huh? Strongheart has his heart in the right place? I don't know. I don't... This guy's been up to something from the very beginning. On a personal note, I find this most distressing, Lord Van Zeeks. You are a prosecutor of exceptional talent. Much like your brother Clint, in fact. I don't know why him bringing up Clint is leaving a bad taste in my mouth, but well, I'm just gonna go. Oh my god! That's scary! Oh my god. If he has a strong heart sending his goons. God, I felt like I was shot. That was horrifying. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session for the trial of Barack Van Zeeks, who officially stands accused of murder. The angles here. Counsels to the prosecution and defense, are you in full readiness to proceed? The defense is ready, my lord. As is the prosecution. Yesterday's proceedings brought... Does he have a PhD in judging? He might. Yesterday's proceedings brought to light a shocking and disturbing fact. There was a side to the victim, Inspector Tobias Gregson, that was unknown to his supervisors at Scotland Yard. As he was carrying out operations in secret, which Scotland Yard knew nothing about. Oh my goodness. Anyway, one of my graded cards that I got back was the Staff Crobat. And I'm conflicted as to whether or not I want to try and sell it or if I want to keep him. Probably try and sell it, but I need just money. Yes, he was carrying out. Yeah. I already read that. And in those clandestine? What the fuck word is that? Yes, in those Clementine operations, he had an accomplice. Mr. Daily Vigil would be given the inspector's identification and present himself around the capital in order to establish credible alibis for Gregson. In that way, Gregson appeared to be carrying out his regular Scotland Yard work when in fact he wasn't. Secretive illegals? I see. At the end of yesterday's session, Mr. Vigil, who had been suffering from amnesia, regained his memory. It would appear he buried his memories at the time deep inside to make himself as a means of self-preservation. Because whilst he was engaged as chief warder at Barclay Prison, he abetted the convict's escape. Well, he remembered things, but he didn't remember that, right? There was nothing that said he helped the victim escape. It was just that he helped keep it secret about the papers, which somehow they found out about anyway. Which made me think that there was more than one paper. Right? I don't fucking know. Or more than two, in this case. Mr. Vigil is currently recuperating at St. Sinners. He's recovered enough to give a signed statement about his movements on the day prior to the incident. He's formally admitted to posing as Gregson while investigating the Red-Headed League. Which brings us to the crucial issue, the victim's time of death. The defense yesterday proposed a suggestion that the victim may have been killed one day earlier. That was based largely on the discovery that the victim's pocket watch had not been wound. The prosecution has something to report on that subject, my lord. Wait, this is actually saucy. It is! Because Strongheart was the one who told the girl to not put a time of death. So this is actually pretty bad. Really? Go ahead, Prosecutor Asogi. Calling him Professor is... I feel like that's bad. I met once with the coroner yesterday to discuss the issue. She confirmed that the defense's suggestion could not be ruled out. She's on our side. It's entirely possible that the inspector was killed on 31st October, the day before his body was discovered. I have here an updated autopsy report that includes the amended details. He's got it too. The official opinion of the investigation team was made clear yesterday. But the time of death was 5 p.m. on the 1st of November. There are indications of an attempt to disguise the real time of death, however. We're fighting with the judge now, let's go! It seems that the natural decaying process of the victim's body may have been slowed by keeping it chilled. That's out of the question. There are no refrigeration devices in that part of the London large enough to accommodate a human corpse. My lord! This is more than just conjecture. There's evidence to support the idea. We must investigate it thoroughly. Yeah, get bent. Very well. The court will accept the report as evidence. However, if this updated report is deemed to be accurate, it would give renewed significance to the movements of the victim on the day before the Fresno Street incident. It would, yes, especially since on that day, Inspector Gregson was using Mr. Vigil to cover up his real movements. It's conceivable that he was killed in the course of his secret activities. The game is rigged, yeah. Well, I sense that the prosecution has some information regarding those activities. Scotland Yard put an enormous effort into investigating the precise matter yesterday. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go take a allergy pill. It's driving me nuts! Okay, hold on. I forgot to take a caffeine pill too. Oops. Wonder I was so tired. You were washing your car. Need to wash mine. Mine has like fucking the sticky stuff from trees. And it leaks on your car. I am back. I think we should begin by presenting the results of the investigation work. So the prosecution calls its first witness now. I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich because it's getting hard. Gina. Sap, yeah, sap. What are you talking about, Michael? Did Talkable even say anything for you to to add them about that? This is perfect. I have my 2-liter of Diet Dr. Pepper and a tall jar of Tostito cheese sauce. Michael, are you just gonna eat the cheese sauce? State your name and occupation for the court. Inspector Gina Lestrade, report representative of Scotland Yard. Damn, she shows up in a court a lot. I didn't read the chips part. Hold on, let me reread. I have a 2-liter of Diet Dr. Pepper and a tall jar of Tostito cheese sauce. That was the end. Oh, with chips. The chips came after. Okay. A self-conferred rank, but never mind. Gina, again? What's your problem, Modo? I love her so much. What's with that, Gina? Again, look, eh? She can see right through you. Those boss meant the world to me. He done more for me than anyone else ever did. do. Oh, Inspector Gregson, you mean?
He helped me out of the back slums of the East End and took me under his wing. Taught me that life can have a purpose. So that's why I'm the best person to be standing here speaking for him. Oh, Gina.
Oh, Susato. Right, all out of the goodness of Gregson's heart. Not at all that he had his arm twisted by Mr. Sholmes, no. Do 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 do. Ah! I forgot my wings are missing in this this thing. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What's relevant to these proceedings is that the outcome of Scotland Yard's investigations yesterday. Michael, my wings aren't detachable. That's the thing. Where's my normal avatar? My normal model is being weirdly fucking laggy. So I turn it off and put this thing on. It's revealed that the victim was carrying out some assignment the police knew nothing about. Very troubling. That face. What Strongheart knew. So, Inspector Lestrade, let's hear exactly what it says in that report.
Coming right up, sir. All yard detectives are supposed to follow orders and investigate what they're told. When a little search of the boss's office turned up a notebook that had a load of secret meetings in it. According to that, the boss was looking into some smuggled goods dealings that day.
There's too many S's.
Looks like it was a big job and all, but the coppers weren't onto it yet. What matters most is there was witnesses what saw the Reaper at the place, too.
Huh. Smuggled goods?
I don't know, do I? I'm just telling you what was written in the book.
Tobacco, tea, spices, medicines. Goods of all sorts flow into London by legal channels from across the globe. It's well known that they're disposed of at irregular black markets that take place at the capital. The police are rarely able to locate them in time. So Inspector Gregson was investigating one of these black markets. It's been suggested that a high-ranking government officials may be involved in black market activity. I want to hear a dry joke? No. No, I don't. No doubt Gregson was trying to avoid details of his investigations being leaked to the involved parties. That would explain why he was operating in his own authority without the Yard's knowledge. And do we know where the dealings were taking place this time? Do 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 do. Why not? Because you asked me and I said no. What the fuck? In a particular room of a certain exclusive London gentleman's club. Oh! Gentleman's club, huh? And on the day in question, the accused is known to have been there. At the conclusion of the Scotland Yard's investigation into the matter. That's the conclusion. I'll take a drink, thank you, Nye. Flavorless water. That can't be. We haven't heard anything about any of this. Members of the club have testified to it. There's no question the accused, Barack Van Zeeks, was present. I've forgotten about everything. At the Gentleman's Club? That would be a very significant testimony then.
Oh my, but Lord Van Zeeks has made no mention of this at all.
Is this a lie? What if Clint's really alive? In short, Lord Van Zeeks has had ample opportunity to murder the victim. Oh my god, that scares me. No, Dr. Pepper. No, Dr. Pepper. I have water and I made a sandwich for my lunch. Well then, counsel for the defense, begin your cross-examination. Hold it! Hold it! You spew nothing but lies, young lady. Now see. So, you follow orders, do you, Gina?
Nah, not me. I'm above all that, you see.
Oh.
The boss always has special orders for me. Grab us some fish and chips or go and give Toby his grub, that kind of thing.
Gab. Can't even add the extra letter of the game. So errands, yeah, that's a word. This detective is still an apprentice after all.
Yeah, well, this apprentice ain't one to sit around and wait and be told what to do, even by the boss. Well, that's why I've been doing my own investigations into what happened. I couldn't find much at first.
Don't I have a notebook? Oh, it's just his identification card. His identification card. We looked at it the first time. He's like, wow, this is fake. Hold it! Soul means sun, indeed. Oh yeah, you're right. I am the moon. Want to see a bad joke? You're looking at me and not laughing, right? Need I say more? What? What does that mean? I don't even... What? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Is that even a joke? So you went through Inspector Gregson's things?
Yep, as part of the independent Lestrade investigation.
Oh. I see, Eldridge. I'm sure your supervisors would be delighted that you're taking the initiative.
So I snuck into his office when no one else was about. Because if anyone at the yard had seen me going in there, they'd have turfed me straight out on the street.
I might end a little bit early today, by the way. I guess I'm not really vibing with the goddamn OBS issues. Also, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. This is sounding less and less like an investigation, more like something else. Prosecution understands that it was this very detective who discovered this notebook.
Yeah!
Open. Is she holding... So that's not her badge, is it, then? It would say the name of Gregson, right? Does this say Gregson's name? Because the ID is 997. But that's the same number that she's holding up here. So I don't know if this is hers or if it's Gregson's. So that's just really... I don't know if that's relevant or if it's just a fucking two stakes thing.
You got that right. Nothing gets past Inspector Lestrade and her trusty assistant, Chief Inspector Toby. If found it in one of the desk drawers and had that false bottom. Unless it's the area code. I don't know. It says ID. So I don't think it's an area code. That's impressive. So when I went to hide myself, there was no one that could find, where no one could find me. What the fuck? So when I went to hide myself, where no one could find me, so I could have a butcher's that what was written in it. She is pretty. Gia's so cute. I love her. I don't think so. I love Gina. She's one of the guiding lights of this game. Because if anyone at the yard found me, they would have turned me straight out onto the street. I'm giving it N now, though. Ain't I? I can't read. Oh, I didn't even read the rest of what she just said. She does have a good hat. There's a good hat on her shoulders.
Hold it!
Do you have any idea where these dealings were taking place? Yep. It was all there in the boss's notes. Let's see if I can remember. You should cosplay her at 14. I thought you were making one. I feel like she would make a good-looking machinist. Hairless side. I just love her so much. I was just thinking about when I was almost crying from that fucking case. Eden Chums. Oh yeah. That's the good one. As I already said, the illegal dealings were due to make a place at a gentleman's club. Yes, I remember, but I was hoping to find out the name of the club. It won't be necessary. It's conceivable that the club might be used again by the smugglers in the future. Therefore, the prosecution has been asked not to reveal the name of these proceedings. Is that allowed? Is this allowed? I was thinking that fucking fine, the two people making out. Stop it. Therefore, the prosecution. What the fuck? Is that allowed? I don't know what all this fuss is about. It's right here. All I've got to do is read it out. Do it, Gina. And I could too. I've got this reading game buttoned up now. Can't I show you what I can do? Go on. What's the arm? Judge hasn't signaled his objection yet. I could try to find out. What should I do? Well, the judge hasn't said anything yet. Let's go! Did you hear about techno? Techno? I haven't. Talking about the music? Or is this a joke? That makes it presume that someone in here could leak it. This is a closed court. The proceedings are confidential. There shouldn't be any possibility that the information being leaked. As I explained, there is some possibility of politicians being involved in this affair. The prosecution is rightfully exercising caution, I imagine. Soul doesn't do me, E-Craft. Technoblade. Oh. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that in here. It's unfortunate. Here I was thinking that was a fucking joke. No, my lord, the prosecution has no objection. Oh! Asuma? There's no question that Inspector Gregson was looking into these black market dealings. However, it has not yet been established that he was on the particular trial of these on the day in question. If the defense requires to know the club's name, the prosecution has no intention of being obstructive. Fine then. I get to show off my reading skills. Apparently, the smuggled goods deal was to happen at Gentleman's Club the Grouse. Gentleman's Club called the Grouse. I don't think that has popped up at all for me. Has it? The Grouse. I'm just trying to see if there's like a
Maybe the name has popped up somewhere. Probably not. Da, 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 da. Ugh, sniff. No, I don't think so.
Hold it!
What is a grouse? Grouse? What sort of club is that? I ain't got the foggiest. Clubs ain't exactly my thing. Imagine just the board. Imagine just the board just shows up out of nowhere looking through evidence. But I am kind of curious. There's a pub in IRL. No, this is a gentleman's club game. This is like where strippers are. I don't know what a gentleman's club is. I just assume it's like strippers and stuff. Is that allowed? Is this allowed? Not places where a foreign student like you would really be readily admitted. Admitted? Like a hospital? Have you looked in the mirror recently? I tell you what. Okay, Hank Hill. Me and Chief Inspector Toby could go undercover. Could you, though? I could pick out a few good marks and see what else I could find out while I was in there. I really don't think you should go picking out anything. Anyway, that's where these black market dealings were going to take place, is it? That's gotta be. That's what the That's what the lower ranking detectives at the R reckon. Lower ranking says even lower ranking detective. Looks like it was a big job and all the coppers weren't on it yet. How would Inspector Gregson come to find out about it in that case? That's the question, ain't it? But I'm just an apprentice, so... And why didn't he inform Scotland Yard of his findings? Sorry, still dying. Yeah, that's what I was asking myself, because, you know, I'm just an apprentice. But it suits you, yes. Anyway, the point is, something went on at that club, no question. You can't say that for certain, though, surely. My name's not Shirley! A witness is what saw the paper. Okay. Lord Van Zeeks was at the club? He was. Detectives who visited the club yesterday made inquiries and have confirmed it. Several members have reported seeing the accused being admitted to the room in question as a guest. Looks like there's no disputing that he was there at the... He's got a private life, so what? Oh, we all know that Lord Van Zeeks was investigating Inspector Gregson, don't we? Yeah, her put's so cute. Michael, your name changed colors. Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm just losing my goddamn mind. Perhaps he'd already discovered the inspector's secret notebook, which led him to the club. You mean? Maybe. Presumably, then, there are also eyewitnesses that can testify that Gregson was there. What have been identified at this time? No. Huh? So the all-important victim wasn't seen at this mysterious club. Boy, why ain't you attacking? Oops. Why ain't you asking Inspector Lestrade, eh? I don't know what I'm supposed to point out here. Hold on. So that's all I've got to work with. She's not holding back with that ice-cold stare of hers, is she? It's messaging me. Hold on. Nope, it's my rent being due. I really don't know what to make of all this. Lord Van Zeeks told us that he was investigating Inspector Gregson. And he never once mentioned that he met the inspector the day before the incident. Ugh. I don't think Lord Van Zeeks could have been lying to us, do you? It's not the only way to explain this. Oh, if everything Lord Van Zeeks has told us is true. Oh, why did she do that? Oh my god. My roommate sent me her rent through PayPal. No! See ya, talk. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Na, 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 na. Give me one sec. But now I have to transfer this, and I have to do it for ASAP. There's a fee. Oh, hold on, let me get this. Look. Okay. Okay, fun. And there must be a mistake in this testimony somewhere. Oh, that's fucking me. No, it's a I mean, there are details we've yet to uncover. Exactly. A clue, perhaps, that even Gina hasn't noticed. That's what we should be looking for here. Let's see. All yard detectives are supposed to follow orders and investigate what they're told. Okay, but a little search of the boss's office turned up a notebook that had Loda's secret meetings in it. The boss's office. Bruce. How do we know that belonged to him? There's witnesses what saw the Reaper at the place too. Well, who are they? Wait, hold on. When did they say, what did she say she did? She went here or whatever. Or did this happen? Hold on. What? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. But when? When did they say that all this had happened? I guess it doesn't matter because nobody saw Gregson there. The Groose. Gentlemen's Club. I don't know what to look at here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything like a... see if there's anything on here, but maybe not. I guess not. Ah, oops. Hold on. I don't remember the passport being a separate item here. Permission for the applicant and one additional person to travel, so that was gonna be for Gina. Within 1 week is the 31st of October. What's today? What's today's date? Wait, what is doing this do? What a charming little rabbity version of Mr. Schultz. It's November 4th. Do you suppose this is how Iris sees him? You all right, Mr. Naruhodo? Your eyes are veritably boring into this poor doll's ear. I thought she said your eyes are boring. Oh, Susato, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, I was just wondering. What do you suppose would happen if we were to tug on its ears with all my might right now? I'm sure that we'll find out when the time is right. To become a proper gentleman, you must really learn to stoic patience, but I want to know. It's kind of cute. Hold on. The Reaper at the place. Is there anything I have, evidence-wise, that puts the Reaper anywhere else? Anywhere. Anywhere else. The Reaper. Clearly, this picture from 10 years ago. Ah! I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I am at an absolute loss. Big job and all the coppers weren't onto it yet. I pressed everything, right? Smuggled goods steal was gonna happen at the gentleman's club called the Bruce. Bro, I am so fucking confused. I almost did it without knowing? Oh wait, hold on. Game. Hold on. Wait, what am I doing here? Hold on, let me look at the pictures again. And now I'm confused. That's what you were talking about. Saw the Reaper at the place. I'm Confucian. Being admitted to the room in question. Wait, what room? No disputing that he was there then. Okay. If I need to check every evidence again, I don't think so. What would I be checking? Professor Miko Toma has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? Deducted to you, but it doesn't at least be just a day. It's just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy? Nice young man. I'm really not sure that would have helped. Oh! Ah! Bruce! Yes, that's Bruce. First class cabin. That's not a gentleman's club. This is a cruise ship. Yokohama departure, 11th September. London arrival, 1st of November. Hey! 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 Wait, I'm confused. Because they made it seem like that was actually a gentleman's club, which obviously it is, right? September 11th is, that's whenever Mikotoba and, them came over here. It's a cruise ship. That's a good one, Burger. So I think it's called the Dunkirk. It called that Dunkirk at the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover. France, huh? I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the first SS Bureau. Seems a shame not to keep your ticket as a memento of your trip, don't you think? So I agree, I have mine safely in my diary. Blah, blah, blah. I have mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh, how strange. Where could it have gone? I like this on purpose, Mr. Naruhodo. Alright, well, Bruce. Hold on. It's not relevant.
Objection!
Interesting. I've heard about these clubs that exist here in Britain. And I understand it, and as I understand it, they're places where well-to-do gentlemen socialize with friends and colleagues. Don't imagine for a second that a foreign student like you would be admitted. Ugh, seriously, is your mirror cracked or something? Oh, I was like, where the fuck am I? Do we know for sure that the contraband dealings were definitely happening at a club called the Groose? The police are currently looking for evidence, but haven't found anything definitive yet. And I'm sorry to say it, they probably won't. What do you mean by that? I mean that the place Inspector Gregson was secretly going to visit on 31st of October may not have been a gentleman's club at all. You're showing a very irreverent attitude towards our country's police force there, Counsel. If it wasn't a gentleman's club, then what was it? A steamship. You think it's a ship? I know. I have evidence to prove it. Here. This wasn't. This was literally in my pocket. This isn't even evidence. Let me see that. This dark-suited young man is not the least bit untrustworthy. The other side, my lord. That's the kind. Be more specific next time. Flip it over, you fucking idiot. Fucking, that's the kind of shit like the other Ace Attorney games would pull. Like, if you presented the wrong side. This would appear to be a ticket for passage upon a steamship, yes. The SS Groose.
Objection!
What are you objecting me for, bitch? Well, there's a steamship named the Groose that happens to share a name with the club. But I'm afraid to say, there's a flaw in your logic here. Actually, I've got passport papers. You fucker. How? Look at the ticket. Notice the date of arrival in port. The ship arrived at the port of Dover on 1st November. Ah! The day on which the sound like a gunshot was heard on Fresno Street. In other words, on the day in question here, the 31st October, when the victim was on his clandestine mission, that ship hadn't yet docked on British shores. That would certainly make an undercover investigation somewhat challenging.
Objection!
The fact that the steamship hadn't yet reached Britain substantiates the defense's assertion that the victim was investigating the SS Groose on the day in question. Slam! Then show your evidence for that assertion. Very well. Oh my god. In that case, counsel for the defense, present your evidence in the court now. Evidence that substantiates your claim that the victim was investigating the SS Groose on 31st of October. All I got is his passport.
Take that!
What's this? Passport for travel issued to the victim. Yeah, bitch. I got you on now. Dated 31st October. What are you suggesting? I'm suggesting he was investigating the Groose. Idiot. Speaking of Groose, I forgot I have Skyward Sword. I want to play it. Nice cold water. I love this fucking little cup thing that Shinso hat gave me. I'm suggesting that one day before the inspector's body was discovered, there's a distinct possibility he wasn't even in the country. Yes. He on the defensive. Order, order. This document is for passage to France. It does appear to have been officially authorized. Shinso, what's that face mean? I like this cup. A Lincoln moon case? Lincoln on the moon? The day before the SS Groose arrived at Dover, it docked in the northern coast of France for a night. According to my father, who was on board, at the port of Dunkirk. Hello, Shiro. I love seeing your highs every so often. Almost it's the beginning. I love it. Fun fact, Abraham Lincoln used to be a lawyer. Couldn't lawyer his way out of an assassination, could he? Dunkirk, France. What could possibly have taken the victim there? I'm sorry, I was laughing because I was thinking of something stupid. What if you went to London and you're like, wow, this is where Great Ace Attorney takes place? I'm impressed, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I certainly didn't expect you to get your hands on that passport. Huh? What? You mean you knew about this? And a vampire hunter. Prosecution strategy for this trial has been laid down by the Crown Prosecuting Office. Prosecution! On the day before the incident, the victim was investigating contraband dealings at the London club. That's the outcome of Scotland Yard's investigation and the line the prosecution has been asked to follow. But personally, I don't agree. I think the prosecutor's office is trying to hide something. What? And now that you've expertly disproven their assertion, I intend to reveal what I believe that something to be. Are you allowed to do this? What are you playing at, Prosecutor Osugi? Bro, this guy, he already doesn't care about London. He's gonna be like, what are you gonna do? Fire me for being a prosecutor? Fucking idiots. It is sussy, but at the same time, like, you know, lawyers and prosecutors have their own set of conduct they're supposed to follow, right? That's one reason why Ryunosuke got in a lot of trouble at one time. A courtroom is a forum for the truth, my lord. That's how it should be. Which is why it's my duty to present all the facts without exception. Let me guess. This was your intention from the outset, wasn't it? Bam! The reason Inspector Gregson secretly made his way to the steamship docked in France on the day in question was to carry out a mission for the Reaper. Ah! Do 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 do. The Reaper? Oh, I fucking love it. Oh my god! Order, order! What on earth are you saying, counsel? Prosecution made... What happened to the other judge? I want to know what he's doing. Just imagining the other judge sitting at home. He's not wearing his funny wig. He's just sitting there all alone, thinking about the case. It's like, damn, I want to know the facts right now. He's probably, honestly, he's probably in the audience. I don't know what I'm thinking. Probably watching TV in the 1900s. The prosecution made the assertion in court yesterday. Oh, I love this music. Inspector Gregson was investigating the identity of the Reaper. But bad things happen at the beach, only if you're a Miss Asashi. When he discovered the location of the man's secret hideout, he was killed. And I'm sure everyone can imagine. By the Reaper's hand. But in reality, the truth is the opposite of that. What? What? Inspector Gregson wasn't investigating the Reaper at all. He was, in fact, acting for the Reaper. So, you're saying the mission he was undertaking was, obviously, an assassination. With fish and chips? Fish and shits? Also, I just noticed, when did... I didn't know, wait, what? I didn't know Professor's wife joined the Shinsengumi Discord. Brock Van Zeeks never carried out any of the actual killings. Whether the Reaper's victims lost their lives, he always had a cast iron alibi. Which tells us that he must have had an accomplice. You claim that was Inspector Gregson. Eh? Who said hold it? What the hell do you think you're saying, eh? My boss would never have done nothing like that. And yet, when you consider all the facts, the fact is, all that makes, it all makes perfect sense. No, it can't be. Oh, Regina. We also arrived at the same conclusion, didn't we? To think Gregson was sussy. And Inspector Gregson was operating as the Reaper. So, there's no way the person giving him his orders was Lord Van Zeeks. Oh, the true Reaper is somebody else. Bam! Brock Van Zeeks is not the Reaper. Predictable response from someone who's advocating for the man. And even if it's true that Gregson was operating as the agent of the Reaper, the suggestion that he went aboard the SS Bruce on an assassination mission doesn't follow at all. Yeah, it's in the fucking passport, you stupid. Read it! I showed it to you! You have some solid reason for doubting the assertion, do you, Counsel? It says he was... the passport makes room for one extra person, right? Absolutely. It's very simple. The day in question, nobody was killed aboard the steamship. Also, I feel like his intentions were something else. I don't fucking know. Oh wait, that's just a passport. That's not the same. Wait, do passports even do that? That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Maybe in modern times that doesn't make sense, so I can't speak for, you know, back then. Professor Mikotoba and Jochi Goku were on that very ship. If someone had been assassinated, I'm sure we would have heard about it. Doesn't making that sound. It's so funny. You're right, of course. No suspicious deaths were reported on board the ship. But I think perhaps you missed the point. That's precisely why Inspector Gregson himself lost his life. What? Gregson did board the SS Bruce that night with the intention of dispatching his mark. But his mission ended in failure. Okay. What? Okay. Huh? So are they still trying to say that it was Van Zeeks who did it? Oh, I guess... failure? It seems that the defense hasn't yet to grasp a very important detail. What are you talking about? What detail? Inspector Gina Lestrade. Eh? What? The victim's notebook that you read an excerpt from earlier. That doesn't contain details on secret investigations at all. It describes 10 years of assassination plots to be carried out by the Reaper of the Bailey. You're lying. Even if all them bludgers, what got taken out, had it coming. The boss weren't the Reaper. Regina. There's no question that Tobias Gregson was heavily involved in the Reaper's activities. You may just be an apprentice, but if you spent any time at Scotland Yard, you must have heard the rumors. I ain't heard nothing, and I don't believe a word of it. And testify again as a representative of Scotland Yard. Consider it your chance to defend your boss. Oh, what should I do for my anniversary? I don't know if I want to do it on Monday or if I want to do it on Tuesday, because Tuesday we can play Final Fantasy. And they'll have the Cross Data Center travel available now. I don't. I think it'd be fun to do some diamond weapon raiding, maybe. But also do something else. I can't wait. Very excited. I concur. The witness will give a new formal testimony. Mr. Strahd. You will tell the court everything you know about Inspector Gregson's secret notebook. Sheesh. Alright, more testimony. Now this notebook does have a load of stuff and about what the Reaper got up to these past 10 years. Names of victims, dates, and places and stuff. And the last entry there was the 31st of October. It said Bruce for the place on that date, and then the name of the mark. There was a note about him being a criminal that got away from the Reaper in court 10 years ago or somewhat. But honest, the boss didn't do none of it. He was just investigating the Reaper, that's all. Oh, Gina, no! No, Gina! Keep personal opinion out of your testimony, witness. We require only hearsay! Hearsay! Just say hearsay. I don't think that's hearsay. Hearsay is like he said, she said, right? It's like trying to use what somebody said as evidence or something like that. I don't fucking know. Not evidence, testimony. We require only established fact here. Oh, Gina, I hate seeing her like that. This must be so hard for her. Can't deny it now, surely. Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Oh, yeah. What's the little area where you pound a gavel on? What is that called? It has to have a specific name, right? The gavel pounder. What? What can't I deny? Notebook contained the name of the final mark and the location where the assassination would take place. Well, what's the name? That's information that the victim would only have known if he was working with the Reaper. Witness, if I could not cry all over the clean stance, that would be great. If I could. I know I said if I. Just imagining, like, I don't know, fucking Strongheart crying over the witness stand. Pants. What? So, who is to be this final mark? Go ahead, Inspector Lestrade. Read the name for the court. The name that's written alongside the entry that mentions the Bruce on the 31st of October. How do you read this then? Makes me think it's a foreign name. It's still not her strong suit. That ain't the problem, right, Odo? It's a funny name. It ain't English. There we go. It's hard to read. What if it's Jigoku or something? It's definitely gonna be one of them. One of their names is definitely gonna pop up since they were on that ship. So it's someone from overseas. What if it's Jigoku? If it's Jigoku, I'm gonna be thinking my Seishiro. Wait, who's Seishiro? Is that Jigoku? We have a bash at it, see. Yeah, Seishiro. I don't remember. I don't remember Jigoku's. Oh, it is Jigoku! Oh, maybe. Oh, my theory is coming together in a way. One of them. One of my theories. It can't be. Seishiro Jigoku? But that's just Jigoku. Seishiro Jigoku. Certainly not an English name, you're right.
Objection!
But that can't be right. I know Judge Jigoku and I saw him the day before yesterday here in London. So I know for a fact that the man hasn't been assassinated. As I said, the Reaper failed. Oh. How How do you... Okay, I feel like if you tried to fail an assassination attempt, it would have been known, right? Oh. But they never mention anything strange, you know, on their way, right? It makes me think, obviously not an assassination attempt. Unless it was covered up. I don't think Jigoku... Jigoku's even more and more sussy now, right? What's in my little cup? It's hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. What kind of failed assassination attempt leaves a red wing? No. Gregson missed his chance to kill his mark and return to British shores. Why are all the judges always so sussy? He dressed too well to not be a criminal. Yeah, he looks a lot like, what's his fucking name? What's the villain from Pokemon X and Y? Liger. Lyser. Lyser. No, that's the guy. Lyser is the fucking guy from Shaman King. What's his name? Anyway, he reminds me. Yeah, he reminds me of him. The fuck? Lysander. Yeah, Lysander. Light, you got me. Tud Sopha's first. Lice. No. But the Reaper wouldn't tolerate this mistake, so he killed the inspector. Personally. Jeez! Jeez! The Reaper, of course, being the accused. Barack Van Zeeks. It's an undeniably logical argument. Shit, bro, you're making shit up. Listen, you planned for the trial to go this way all along, didn't you?
Hold it!
Huh? Was that Van Zeeks? Yes! Hold on, me too. Bam! That's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Van Zeeks, you think that's
oh
fun.
No, he's hot!
Or you think that's cool. That's not. He looks so fucking dumb. Ah, he is though. Holy shit. Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hollow chalice whilst I stand accused of murder. Lord Van Zeeks! I'll take a drink, thank you. The accused has no right to speak uninvited in court. He will return to the dock. Leg. I say nothing of whether or not I'm the- I say nothing of whether or not I'm the Reaper. That's the task of this court to decide. Hello, Mojika! Mojika, you showed up a little too late, I think. But there's one thing I could say unequivocally. No! That girl is no detective. Ah! Oh, don't be mean to her. What? No, that's right, I ain't. I'm an inspector. Repeating rumors heard around the yard. Reading entries from a notebook of unconfirmed origin. He kind of right with that, and honestly, that's what I was thinking earlier. Even though the notebook was in Gregson's desk, I don't think we've seen anything to imply that it was actually his. If he was investigating the Reaper incidents already, that could have been evidence to him that he was keeping personally. So, I mean, that's what I was thinking. If that is true. That's not testimony, it's practically a script. No doubt the rest of the trial will go exactly as you clearly planned. To be honest, he is right. This whole thing is basically hearsay, right? Your hatred of me is understandable. In your mind, I'm sure, I am the Reaper, who sent your father to the gallows all those years ago. But you're in danger of becoming a far more sinister Reaper yourself, by attempting to have me condemned with this feeble excuse for testimony. Did you say? Sheesh! Mew, mew. Yeah, he just had a Charlie horse. He had to stretch it out. Bro, one of the fucking worst things, like you're in bed, you're just laying, you kind of wake up slightly in the middle of the night to take a big stretch, and then BAM! Charlie horse! And you fucking start flailing. You throw yourself onto the floor. I hate it so much because obviously my muscle is strained, right? So the only thing I realized is that if that happens, I have to stretch the muscle again. Or, no, Mochika, no, Mochika, fine, fuck! Fine, I'll keep playing. God damn it, I wanted to play Final Fantasy 14. Mochika, thank you so much for the raid. Go ahead and do a shout out if y'all want. Yeah, hi, Bull. Alright, Sounds, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, everybody. I almost said a buggy. The Apollo Justice, Ducky. What is happening in this clip? What is this? What is that squeaking? Aki? Aki? What happened? What is Aki? Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. My name is Solomon. You may call me Your Highness or your king. I am a demon dragon turned vampire. My normal model is really laggy, so I'm using this cute one where I'm drinking a hot chocky. It turned me into a chipmunk. It was funny. I could hear it. We are playing Great Ace Attorney. We're on the last chapter of the second game, however. I was going to literally stop playing right now, but I'll keep playing. Also, Mono Samurai and Bitter Peach Pie. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Solomonarchy. Okay. So I have a lot of theories. Oh, yeah. So like I said, we're on the last case. We're on the last chapter for Great Ace Attorney 2. If you do not want to be spoiled, please head on out. And don't worry, you can switch. No, my switch was literally me leaving. Oh, Mochika, thank you so much for the follow as well. My switch was literally just me ending stream. But no, I'll keep going since y'all came. Puppy, hello! I love you, Puppy. Alright. If y'all are new here, I really like this game. I'll be honest, I don't know if I plan on I don't know if I plan on to keep playing Ace Attorney games on stream. I just don't think they do well. But I might keep playing them in my own time. Because I really like I really like this stuff. I like using my brain. We can do a raid train. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll keep playing. I'm hooked. I just wanted to play Final Fantasy 14. We'll keep playing. Mr. Natahoda, this is our chance. Bam! My lord, the defense requests that the defendant be allowed to speak. Yes. He may be privy to important information relating to the testimony just given by the witness. The testimony is basically hearsay, but okay. Ace Attorney is my favorite game series. I need to buy Apollo Justice. They have the whole collection, don't they? On 3DS? I need to buy that before they shut down the eShop. I literally went on a spending spree buying like almost all the Ace Attorney. Not Ace Attorney. Oops. Shin Megami Tensei games on 3DS, so I need to go do it for Ace Attorney. Very well, I'll make an exception and grant the request. Bruh, so much was happening and then the raid happened and I forgot what was happening in game. The defendant may remain in the witness stand for the cross-examination. Sheesh! And allow me to toast the court's impartiality. That's a word I cannot read. SMT, I love it. We play Digital Devil Saga on Sunday. Sundays. Multiple. Don't raise your glass in my direction, sir. Oh. It's not to you, it's to everyone. Turn strong heart 90 degrees. Guess what animal his motif is? 90 degrees? Is it not a lion? It's a fucking cock. A rooster. He's a dickhead. And Josh, thank you. I'll take a drink. A unicorn. Counsel for the defense. Begin cross-examination immediately. Sheesh. Me too. Ow. At once, my lord. Sip that hot chalky. Unicorn. I can't see his hair from one direction. How am I supposed to know where it points out? So the name of the person was Jigoku. I'm not going to assume what evidence to present because every time I do that, it's always wrong. In other words, it shows that Gregson was basically acting as the Reaper. Not you and all. That ain't the only explanation, isn't it? Turn the 3D slider on. Ah! This is a Switch, not a 3D. That's the next Switch system to come out, is the 3D Switch. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Watch it stereographically. All I have to do is take his image and then put a second one next to him and then have my eyes lose focus so that it looks like they are one image in 3D. We did a whole case about that. He could have been investigating the Reaper in secret, and that notebook said what he found out. If I may. Hello, you weren't involved in this testimony, sir. When originally people began referring to me as the Reaper, I didn't object. I believe the power of to intimidate London's criminal class isn't in compliance with the law to be beneficial. But you carried out your own investigations to the true identity of the Reaper, didn't you? Yes, and those investigations proved conclusively that Gregson was one arm of the Reaper. By the way, if y'all are new here, I fucking love Sholmes, okay? I'm sure a lot of people love Sholmes. I specifically like it when he's naked. When he's not wearing his funny detective clothing. He looks like a fucking nerd when he wears that shit. But you know, when he's at home, he's not wearing his hat. He's wearing a little bit lighter wear. Does he look nice? I was going to specifically say that. You love this game so much. I have a lot of fun. I like the style of this one, so I played Phoenix Wright 2. I played the second one. That was the only the only other Ace Attorney game I played before playing this one. Hey, Shinzo. Sus. There's so many characters I love in this game. Kazuma, Gina, Banzeeks. You mean Jackets Off, right? Yeah. You gotta go back play the trilogy. Yeah, so they have the updated graphics, right, for Ace Attorney on Switch now. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna play it off stream. The third one. How many Phoenix Wrights are there? Only 3? There's only like 3 Apollo Justice, right? Or is there only 2? But and those investigations proved conclusively that Gregson was one arm of the Reaper. Has anything proved that? I feel like we haven't had any conclusive evidence to say that Gregson was actually involved in anything to do with the Reaper other than investigating it. Well, no, what are you on about? The Reaper's victims were all extremely shrewd criminals at the top of their game. There's simply no way one person could have taken them alone. The Reaper is an organization. I thought he said... I thought he was gonna say organism. Okay. I think that's what I thought. I think. with you at its head. The clown one? Yeah, probably. There's a filler case? What's the filler case? Is that a thing? What was the filler case in this one? I had spies at the yard keeping me abreast of Gregson's movements, letting me know when he was elsewhere. I feel like there hasn't been anything like that. Every single case has been connected. In one way or another. The closest thing I can think about is that the first case and then the case with fucking Eggs Benedict would have been the closest thing to filler because I don't think the information from those cases has been involved in anything else. There's the Phoenix Wright trilogy, but 4, 5, and 6 had some chapters with Phoenix POV. 4, 5, and 6? Is that the Apollo Justice? The circus case. I remember, I think there was a knife, right? There was a knife as evidence in that case. And I remember when I was playing it, the question in court for that case or something, it was something so obvious. Like, what makes you think the murder weapon, or fucking, it was something like, what makes you think the murder weapon was here, or something like that. And it was literally, I was like, well, presenting the knife, that can't be it. That's too obvious. So I literally presented every other piece of evidence failing. I honestly don't remember the context. I just remember that the knife was what I was supposed to show, and I thought showing it was too obvious, so that couldn't have been the answer. So I was like, I literally presented every other piece of our evidence. Starlight Penguin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Solemn Monarchy. And then, you know, I'm taking every single hit. I reset the game 3 times. Presented the, and then when I finally presented the knife, I was in class in school too. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been able to check the most recent entry in this book. I knew the location. I knew it said Groose? I don't even remember what I remember there was a teddy bear. Or maybe I don't remember there was a teddy bear. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. All I remember is I hate the circus and I hated the trial. So I guess it makes sense. Believing it to be a reference to the Gentleman's Club, I went there on the day in question to investigate alone. So that explains why several members of the club claim to have seen you there. Obviously. But of course the inspector was not there. Because at the time he was making his way to the steamship docked on the northern coast of France. As shown by the passport found in the victim's metal trunk. Very well then, back to your testimony about the contents of this notebook. Fine. Something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo? You seem a little shocked by something a moment ago. Bro, I don't know, my fucking... That thought has already passed, Susado. I should say this, I should play this game in like the most American way possible. And just like completely butcher their names. Like Ryunusk. But it's like when I was younger, I thought Sasuke's name, because I was reading it first, right? I didn't quite know Japanese pronunciation. I thought it was pronounced Sasuke. Reminds me of the German Naruto opening. Sakura, the beautiful. Sasuke, he's so cool. Oh no, it's alright. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Ryuneski. Alright! Tell me the names! Names of victims, dates, places, and stuff? What in particular? Well, besides the victims' names, this other name kept cropping up. What other name was that? It's the one I told you yesterday. The same name written over and over again. Huh? Over and over again? Jigoku Seishiro. Oh. That's... Oh, she said yesterday. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, Sashin? Yeah, that's the one. She's a friend of yours or someone, isn't she? Is that the name that's actually written down, or is she just reading assassination or assassin? And assuming it's the fucking name. Were you even listening yesterday? Assassin. The assassin. Oh, wow, what gave it away? What? Like, a killer, you mean? Gregson was the tactician, the one who came up with the plan of attack. He investigated the marks thoroughly, finding out what they would be, when they would be vulnerable, and who to use to get at them. I feel like, I feel like her involvement is still, I don't know. Like, what would be the reason to kill, what is Jigoku's? I'm sorry, this case is so confusing. So so Asashine, she killed John Wilson, right? And we know Wilson had a connection to the professor case, but so did Mikotoba. John Mikotoba, whatever his name was. But, so it would have made sense that if for some reason she was going ahead and killing people who were involved in that case, you know, for the Reaper for some reason. What the heck is Jigoku's involvement? If he's the target and not Daddy Mikotoba. So that's why I keep thinking, like, is she? I don't know. I can't place my thoughts into words. I'm not that smart. But the person actually executing his plans was someone else, you're saying. That's true. And the Reaper does indeed sound like an organized group of vigilantes. Vigilantes don't kill good people, though. Unless John H. Wilson was not a good person. Isn't that literally taking a... I've read My Hero Vigilante. My only idea, I haven't seen anything story-wise at this point, is that maybe the judge is the professor? See, that's what I was thinking too, but at the same time, I was also somewhat thinking that Clint was the professor. We know something happened that involved Clint and Genshin. In which case, Genshin made a promise to Clint about something. And we know that Genshin probably killed Clint, right? So if Genshin is actually innocent of being the professor, that makes me think something specific was going on with Clint himself. But I don't think we really know enough about Clint. So I don't know. I don't know anything. I feel like there's so much that has not been answered, and we're already in the last chapter, so when we do get these answers, it's literally gonna hit us like a fucking truck. They're not gonna fucking wait. It's gonna be like bam, 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 you know. And perhaps that, what it said on the passport document. Permission for the applicant and one additional person to travel. And that additional person had been clearly the assassin who was meant to take Seishiro Jigoku's life. The wet slap. Gina, can you confirm that? Against the final entry that listed Gruce and Seishiro Jigoku. What name was written? Oh, well, that's the only entry that didn't have a name next to it, as it happens. What? It just had like a question mark or something there, I think. In other words, Gregson himself didn't know the identity of the assassin in that case. But Gregson was the one making the plans, was he not? I don't think he was. Oh, how infuriating. Susato. Nameless assassin. No, that's the name. Nameless. That's some shit that this game would pull. A name with a mark. Hold it! Hold it. And you're saying that the mark listed was Seishiro Jigoku? Seishiro is like a baby name. Imagine having a baby name. It's like naming your child fucking, what's an adult name? Barbara. You gave your child a grandmother name, good job. Yeah, like that. I love the fucking, the shit they do with their names, though. That's what it said. Funny name, if you ask me. The name was actually question mark. And I thought your name was odd. No, it's Odo. I'm sorry, that was obnoxious. So pleased to have lost my crown there. Mr. Jigoku is the preceding judge of Japan's Supreme Court of Judicature. Judiciary. I remember the man. He came to our country as a visiting student 16 years ago. Wait, when someone mentioned the unicorn thing, is that relevant in Ace Attorney at all? I've never known a young Howard. They come out. They're born. They're already a grown man. Oh yeah, like don't think Benjamin. Benjamin sounds young, despite the closest thing I can think of whenever I say that name being fucking Benjamin Franklin. But when I hear it, and it's like on a child, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's a fucking Benjamin. But when he gets old, his name gets changed to Ben, which is weird. Studying international law and diplomacy under your tutelage. Tutelage. Lord Strongheart. Benjamin Button. No, it just means he should have Scottish accent. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. How can fake things be an animal? My national animal's a vampire. That bearded young fellow was a very able man, I must say. Oh boy. So Lord Strongheart was Judge Jigoku's mentor. That almost makes sense. Now they're both corrupt. If I'm not mistaken, he returned to Japan 10 years ago now. Well, now he's here back in London! Vampire bat, just vampire. I mean, if we're throwing fictional creatures in the midst. Except, I'm very much real. It was believed that the unicorn was the natural enemy of the lion. Damn! They're fucking angry about shit, huh? 10 years ago, after that fateful case. Precisely. I still think it's funny that, like, fucking, when, like, at the beginning of the game when they mentioned 16 years ago and Naruhodo was like, what happened 16 years ago? My first thought was, oh, the Meiji Restoration. Completely thinking it was, like, you know, that made sense. That was the issue that happened 16 years ago. Meiji Restoration. That was a big thing. Japan was in civil war, so that makes sense. No. That was not it at all. In the aftermath of the Professor case, his reparation reparation was organized immediately. I think about that sometimes. Because Susanoo didn't answer it. She gave Naruhodo a disappointed face, so I assumed she was disappointed because it's common history at that point. It was literally only 16 years ago. It's a mystery why such a man would be listed in the inspector's notebook. Because he's clearly sussy. I didn't think it was possible, but the mood in years got even worse now. Maybe I'll just keep talking. I love you.
Hold it!
What do you mean a criminal? Judge Jigoku is no criminal. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Well, don't ask me. I don't know nothing about it. Oh, do you remember what Father told us? That Judge Jigoku did once appear in the court here in Britain. Oh yeah, he pretty much... Didn't he get in trouble? It was related to the Professor case, I'm sure. Yes, of course, you're right. Seishiro was trying to mitigate Genshin's guilt, so he took the stand to testify. But he got a little carried away and actually managed to break the witness stand. Wasn't Japan just coming off a huge victory against Russia at this time period? I don't know anything about that. But literally the late 1800s, leading into the 1900s, Japan was in civil war, so... I literally don't know when a Japanese-Russian war was. He also said some contemptuous words about the British Empire, for which he was charged. They literally gave the middle finger. Or whatever the equivalent is at this point. Russo-Japanese War was just before World War I. This is 18... No, this is 1900s. This game takes place in the 1900s. Do 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 do. Like, oh, hold on. I can't remember what my proof was. Let me see real quick. When was... The only thing I can think of, okay. The only concept I have is the camera. The camera was invented in like the 1860, right? But that doesn't mean it was relatively commonplace, where you could see it occasionally. And it says full-scale production camera was in the 1913s, right? So probably, probably later than early, you know, 1900s specifically. Queen Victoria? I don't fucking know. When was Queen Victoria? Well, she was the queen from, it looks like, or this is her birthday at least. Until her, what, death? She died 1901. But let me see, I highly doubt. Okay, so the Bolshevik War ended in 1869. So that... It makes sense. It could still be in the 1800s. But it's definitely going to be the late 1800s leading into the 1900s, if anything. If it isn't already in the 1900s. The only time reference I know is samurai and Lincoln presidency nearly existed at the same time. It depends on what your concept of samurai is. Is that heavy armor samurai? That would have been a long time ago. Long before. Heavy metal. No, I said heavy armor, right? Not heavy metal. I'm just imagining heavy metal samurai. It was a pitiful situation, yes. I'd forgotten all about it, but I prosecuted the trial too, as it happens. I'm constantly trying to find the time frame for this game, though, I promise. You did? It was considered to be an adjunct. What's an adjunct? Am I pronouncing that right? To the professor proceedings, you see. But he was acquitted after being told to make reparation for the damage caused to the stand. Immediately causes damage to the stand. And there you have it. Have what? Surely the accused hasn't forgotten his own rule. That there's no saving anyone who faces the Reaper in court. Guilty or innocent alike. Actually, we have proof. You know, Mr. fucking shut your fucking mouth. I forgot. What? No! We have several people who are still alive. Are you suggesting the reason Judge Jigoku was targeted for assassination? The man was sent back to Japan immediately after the trial. The Reaper had no time to do his work. But then, 10 years later, the mark returns to Britain once more. Perhaps now you start to see just how vindictive the Reaper is. Bam! Come on, that's absurd! To take someone's life for that? 1900 on the dot. See, that's what I was thinking. Isn't the whole premise of the Reaper absurd, killing those who have been found innocent? Clearly the rules by which the man operates are beyond a sane person's comprehension. But... Oh. Right, I had just about enough of this. Gina? All this nonsense about the boss planning to kill people. It's cobblers! Cobbler. If you go by Soseki's in-game age and real-life birth date, it's 1900 perfectly. Oh. I forgot about Soseki. It always threw me off because, Soseki somewhat makes sense, but the character of, Hairbrain, right? He's not the same reference in Japanese as he is in English, right? I don't blame you. Wait, blame who? Blame me? Or blame Tud? Come on, Odo. Yes? Hello? Why aren't you saying nothing? Why? Why aren't you yelling out objection or something? Oh, Gina! No! You know, I didn't forget Soseki. I just forgot his name. Soseki Natsume. All-time America, Japan, America trade with us. Japan, no. Then America pulls out cannon. We ain't asking. Fine, we'll trade. No! we all know how it happened. Commodore Perry came over and he said, open the borders. Stop having them be closed. That's exactly how it happened. Open the country. What?
You gotta find a flaw. You do usually.
No! Don't look at me with those big old eyes. They become beady sized.
Someone's lying here, no question. You gotta work out who it is.
Aw, Gina.
Please, for the boss.
No, I hate seeing her cry. That outburst was an insult to the court in your own testimony. I might have known that a common pickpocket from the back slums could make a detective. Strongheart, I'm gonna fucking snap your neck. I swear to God. I'm about to become fucking Phoenix Wright and Marvel vs. Capcom in your ass. Fucking point a finger right in your fucking brain. Also, as far as hairbrain goes, his Japanese name is Benjamin Dobinbo. Benjamin Franklin? Wow, that was a terrible rendition of his last name. When this trial is over, you'll forfeit your warrant card, Miss Lestrade. Fuck you! Is that clear?
Oh. I've had it with a lot of you. It's lies at every bleeding place you look in this world, isn't it? Well, I've had enough. Oh, Gina already doesn't trust adults. This is so sad.
Gina. A poor man's Ben Franklin. He can't even be on the $100 bill. So have I. After that little speech of Gina's, I've made up my mind.
To do what, Mr. Naruhodo?
There's one point in this cross-examination where my tummy fucking hurt. Why does my tummy hurt? I don't know if I'm hungry. And something that was said just, didn't sit right with me. One statement that seemed odd.
Oh, do you mean?
I'm not going to let Gina's plea for help fall on deaf ears.
Come on, Odo, help. You gotta find a flaw somewhere.
Aw. A note about him being a criminal, what got away from the Reaper 10 years ago. I don't think that fits because he wasn't, just because he was in the witness stand, he wasn't. I don't think the Reaper goes after witnesses, they go after accused. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna look back in here again. Oh, never mind. Hello, Gab. Welcome back. There was a note about him being a criminal what got away from the Reaper 10 years ago. Well, that's not true, is it? What do I show for that? Bum bum ba dum. I love we still have this gun. Can I look at this yet? No. I don't think I... Hold it! I don't think this is what I'm supposed to call out. I want to thank you, Gina. You helped me find my resolve. Eh? What do you mean? I pressed it anyway, just because we haven't really pressed that. Amongst everything we heard during the cross-examination, there's one thing that defies explanation. One inconsistency. What? An inconsistency. Really, Odo? I don't quite know what it means yet, but... Yes, there's an inconsistency in something that was said by said by Maria Gori, who or these fucking Pepino de Rossi, who hasn't even been here for a while. A 33% chance to miss? Okay, hold on. Bruh, what the fuck? The only thing I can think of is Gina from that issue where she said, let's see, what did she say? Was the assumption that Jigoku, right, was the criminal from 10 years ago? You want me to save? Oh yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and save. I haven't saved it in a while anyway. I was like, I still have five strikes. Bro, I was literally like struggling to think of what it was called. I was like, what is it in baseball when you miss the ball? I don't know.
Take that!
That's probably not, is it? Is it? Of course, by you, Gina. Of course, what's that supposed to mean, eh? Gina, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes! Is that not it? Gina's the person giving testimony here, so. That's it! Why am I accusing Gina of it? Is there any inconsistencies? They can only have been introduced by her, not Ryunosuke. What is this face? Who the fuck is the other person then? Gabe's like, oh, it's 50-50. Well, I can only think there's like 60 people in this courtroom. I don't know where we're going with this, but this might not make sense. Maybe the evidence here about, obviously about to show the court will clarify. In that case, the defense will present evidence to substantiate its claim. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm saying something Gina is saying is, how do I, I know what I'm thinking. Here, have this rabbit. I think I made a mistake. This picture. I don't know what the inconsistency is. What is happening? If I fucking just started being like, Gina? Just throw me off, let's see. Inconsistency. Am I dumb by thinking what I'm thinking? They just said the criminal. Obviously is the one being targeted, right? So Judge Jigoku, but he wasn't the criminal in that case. Or did I misread it entirely? I didn't say this, but yes. What was the question I asked? I need to reread these things. This photo! Clearly. It is? The only thing that evidence proves is that the man advocating for the defense is nothing more than an apprentice lawyer. Ah! The music went away. That means I'm right? Gotta learn how to go bandy in that apprentice claptrap about. What the fuck are you saying, man? I really put my foot in there. Instead of giving me a strike, he just accuses Van Zeeks as guilty. And that's it. And the game's fucking over. Better listen very carefully to the testimony again. Yeah. Definitely. Heck. So clearly, okay. There's no point trying to get more out of her. Did you notice how Cosmo-sama reacted to Lord Van Zinx's words? No. I am not a smart man. He's looking for revenge against the person he considers to be the father's killer, after all. That was so weird. Do you worry that if we fail to find a discrepancy in this testimony somewhere, trial may end, and education won't go in our favor? Then the Reaper will face the gallows. Listen carefully. Okay. I'll reread the testimony.
Hold it!
Hold on, I'll read everything again. If I may. Need the power to intimidate London's criminal classes and alliance, blah blah blah. Carrying out your own investigations to true identity. Those investigations proved conclusively that Gregson was one arm. How? How did that prove conclusively? Arm, what are you on about? So I guess Van Zinx is the one. Right? But what's the inconsistency here? Reaper's victims were all extremely shrewd criminals at the top of their game. Simply no way one person could have taken them while the Reaper is an organization. Why isn't this the Professor Layton crossover where we could just throw hit points at our problems? Exactly! I've been playing that game. My 3DS has been next to my bedside for a while. I should probably turn it off because I've been trying to play it sometimes when I go to sleep. But I always take my melatonin and almost fall asleep immediately, so. See what its head. I'm able to check the most recent entry. Huh? Huh? I had spies at the yard? Let me know when he was elsewhere. You did? Who said words? Sometimes I just read shit and I don't even understand what it's saying. Believing to be a reference to the Gentleman's Club. The day in question will investigate it. That explains why several members of the club claim to have seen you. Okay, let me get out of here. Get out of here. What is Naruhodo getting that I'm not? Naruhodo, I thought we were the same brain cell. Hold on, let me go back again. Because at the time he was making his way to the steamship docked on the northern coast of France, as shown by the passport found by the victim's metal trunk. Hold on. At the time. Hold on. At the time. Does it show a time? I don't think it shows a time. Police business. Dunkirk, port of Dunkirk, France. Dunkirk is in France? This whole time I was thinking it was a completely different place. How does he know? He said as shown by the passport. Let me look at the case again. Oh wait, how does he know it was in the case? That's right, we found the passport in the case. But, I mean, he could have seen the passport anyway, right? Dun, dun, dun. I thought the passport would have been taken out. Alright, let me get out of here. No. Oh my god! I almost... I almost started presenting evidence. Oh, fuck. At the time, he was making his way to the steamship docked to the northern coast of France. As shown by the passport found in the victim's metal trunk. That is interesting. How did he know that? Am I supposed to call out Kazuma from that? That is weird. I don't know. Hold on. Man, I don't know. That's already really weird, but I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to call out Kazuma about. Inconsistency. Is Kazuma the Muyo? Kazuma, let me see your sword. I don't...
Take that!
I have... Oh! That was it. By you, Kazuma Asogi. Me? You. Show me your sword. Show me your freaking blade, man. Huh? What does this mean? Ah! Is this some attempt at filibustering, Council? What is a filibuster? You think I know words? Professor Asogi has given no testimony. No, but he has said shit. What are you suggesting? What are you suggesting I said that was inconsistent? You let something slip that you shouldn't have. I was hoping Ryunosuke had that snarky smile, but I'm sad. He's a little more serious right now. When I present the relevant piece of evidence, I imagine you'll realize what you've done. Very well, Counsel. Go ahead. What evidence reveals this alleged inconsistency in something Professor Asogi has said? Definitely the case.
Take that!
This is the trunk that belonged to Inspector Gregson. A metal construction, is it? What a way to word that. Okay. It's certainly very heavy. What's this? I'll be honest, I don't think I was pointing out the bloodstain. Or at least that's not what I was thinking about. The bloodstain. And a relatively fresh one, too. Ah! What? You mean that ain't grease from all the boss's fish and chips? Blood red grease? People said they said it was indistinguishable. Grease would have darkened the color of the case, not fucking made it red. Fresh blood on the inspector's trunk. That suggests that the victim was traveling with that luggage when he was killed. That can't be. There was no mention of any trunk in Scotland Yard's report. Can I just I just want to be like, fucking Kazuma, show me your sword. Wait. I feel like that might have other implications. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm sure some people would have not able to say that to Kazuma. I keep wanting to call him Genshin. Why do I keep doing this? I keep wanting to call him his father's name. Yes, there's a reason for that. Immediately after the inspector's body was discovered, one of the street peddlers made off with the trunk, hoping to sell it. Oh, Kazuma. Show me your sword. Gabe. But I found it. Me, with me nose for trouble. Which means that nobody should have known anything about the trunk. Unless, of course, talking about somebody who was present when the victim was killed. Kazuma? And yet, during the cross-examination of the witness just now, you said this, Kazuma. Because at the time, he was making his way to the steamship docked on the northern coast of France. As shown by the passport found in the victim's metal trunk. What does this mean? So the question is, how did you know about the inspector's trunk? I think more specifically, the question should have been, how do you know about the passport inside? You know the man went on a trip to France. Where else would he have put his passport?
Objection!
Bam. But you knew it was a metal trunk. Answer me honestly, Kazuma. On 31st of October, where exactly were you? Oh, man. At the port of Dunkirk, on board the SS Groose. Sheesh. Is that the answer you're looking for, Ryunosuke? Kazuma, what did you... Oh! Oh my goodness. I hadn't considered the possibility before, but... Kazuma was there on the ship then. It only had been for one purpose. Oh no, Mr. Naruhodo, surely you don't think... Come on, Ryunosuke, you know the rules. The only thing that really talks in the courtroom is hard evidence. As I understand it, Inspector Gregson always took that case with him when he traveled. I still wonder if there's something wrong with his hand. Because he always puts it down. It's never, like, closed. So as it stands, you've proved nothing. Kazuma, are you challenging me to prove it beyond all reasonable doubt? If you were here that day in the same place as the inspector, the only proof I can think of is to show the case again. And the wound on it. If it is the sword tip. I did say it. His head is crooked as a soul. Maybe I don't know. Which makes me think... I don't know. Because of course, this is the first case we're seeing, right? Him as the prosecutor. So maybe his hand is injured. If he somehow injured his hand, okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I don't have a lot of time left today. I think you were there the day in the same place. Questions the inspector. He was there with Gregson? There's a clue you've overlooked, a secret that trunk can tell us. I can't be sure at this point. I'll need to verify it. But I have a nasty feeling that I'm going to be right. Oh, I never did. I just couldn't notice the unicorn on the end of his cane. Oh, that makes sense now. The accusation being made is deeply disturbing, but nevertheless, we must test it. When I fell on that steamship, the impact left me paralyzed in my left hand. The defense will identify for the court where in the trunk this alleged clue is to be found. It's the evidence that ties Professor Asogi to Inspector Gregson. I'm gonna have to open it, because if I just present the gash, that's not gonna work. Let's have a look inside. Alright. What's this?
Got it!
There's a small piece of metal lodged in the wall of the trunk here. Like the tip of a blade. A blade? Kazuma, slung around your waist as ever today, is the esteemed blade Karuma. Of course it is. Won't you draw it, here in this courtroom? For all to see. Exercise caution, my learned friend. That man is the son of London's most notorious killer. Bailiff! Watch Prosecutor Asogi like a hawk. That won't be necessary. He does have a second sword, though. It is broken. Oh no! Oh, Susano's face. The tip is broken. Ah! If the fragment of metal from the trunk fits together with the end of the sword, the question of who was there with Inspector Gregson will be answered. Agreed. Kazuma Asogi. Ah! He wasn't stabbing, though, but what... It wasn't a stabbing. Oh, we can tell by the gash on the side of the trunk. It was a slash, obviously. Expertly done, Ryunosuke. That's a point to you and well deserved. We did tell the court, Prosecutor Asogi. Yes, on 31st of October, I accompanied Inspector Gregson to Dunkirk. This case! This is weird! in order to carry out a mission. So the additional person authorized to travel was me. Man! And the mission was the assassination of the Mark. What? Oh! Holy crap. You mean you're the killer whose name was omitted from this notebook? You were following the Reaper's orders to dispatch Judge Jigoku? Let me make one thing perfectly clear. I've killed no one. Explain. I accepted the assassination mission, yes, and I accompanied Gregson to Dunkirk. But I never had any intention of carrying out the plan. We're never going to do it? I believe Kazuma-sama, I'm sure. After all, Judge Jigoku arrived safely in London the following day. On the 31st, I boarded a train from London with Inspector Gregson. Kazuma is one of those katanas can cut through any medieval armor weaves and therefore expected to just slice through that European metal like butter. Let's see. We traveled to Dover from when we crossed the channel to Dunkirk. Then we boarded the SS Bruce and made for the cabin deck as indicated in the plan. Went to Judge Jigoku's cabin? Exactly. He wasn't there, though. We decided to wait, but you've already told us you had no intention of going through with it anyway. I didn't come to Great Britain to take anyone's life. I love the music in these games. So I left Gregson and disembarked the ship. I spent that night at a boarding house in the town and returned to England the following morning. Boarding house? In Dunkirk? My signature will be at the register book. It would be simple enough to verify. Then, what became of Jigoku? Gregson was no assassin, so the mark was spared. I'm sure it's easy enough to imagine what happened after that. The closest— it's so weird to imagine Gregson like this, but perhaps Gregson was just like really good friends with Clint or something. I don't fucking know. And so he saw vigilante status for this shit. Gregson returned to England as well, having failed to complete the mission. We met with the Reaper in that room on Fresno Street to report the failure. Causing the infuriated mastermind to pull the trigger. False. This is untrue. And in his wretched agent's life. Sheesh! Notice how the faces were blacked out. It's actually Peppino de Rosa and the other guy. As the real truth behind Inspector Gregson's murder.
Objection!
You spew falsehoods! But if you did nothing as you claim, how did the tip of your sword come to be lodged in the inspector's trunk? This is so weird. What kind of court is this? I don't need to answer that. Sir, Judge? The victim was killed by a gunshot. A small fragment of the Japanese blade isn't relevant to the case. And accordingly, I choose to exercise my right to silence on that matter. The prosecutor's gonna need a fucking lawyer. Your Miranda rights don't exist yet. I know, what kind of courtroom is this? This is the accused objecting the prosecutor who was also suddenly being accused of something sussy. The real victim was Peppino, pretending to be Gregson. Gregson, the first 8 cases? If you think back on it, did Gregson really look like the Gregson you know now? It's like one of those fucking random ass scenarios in which, like, I don't even fucking know how to imagine. Just imagine Gregson in the previous cases actually just being a really short man, red-headed man named Peppino. And he's just dressed in Gregson's clothes eating fish and chips. Our concept of object permanence is very strange. It's like how Team Rocket dresses up in different outfits and you don't recognize them. But anybody dressed up as Gregson is just gonna be assumed to be Gregson, so your memory of that person is messed up. Be that as it may, the court will sequester the sword as evidence. Give me your sword. As you wish, my lord. Oh! The poor sword! Oh! Man, that cutoff with that ring? That sounded really cool. We must take immediate action now to verify whether Seishiro Jigoku remains unharmed. Yeah, what? Remains unharmed? That's right, he didn't go back to his hotel yesterday. Neither did Shomes or, Mikotoba. John Mikotoba, I agree, that should be our first priority. It's recently come to my attention that he hasn't been seen since yesterday. How did you... When a foreign, dignitary invited to Great Britain goes missing for 24 hours. It's only natural that the question of his safety should arise. Epileptic, thank you so much for the little bit. What? That made you think Judge Jigoku may have been killed? Man, I don't want I want to keep playing! No! The Reaper has more than one assassin at his disposal. And he has the power to influence and to give orders from the inside of a prison cell. Man, maybe we'll keep playing Tuesday. Isn't that right, Lord Van Zeeks? If I were truly the Reaper, I'd be able to tell you. I'm trying to find a good stopping point here. Order! Order in the court! Order! We will take an emergency recess for 30 minutes. Okay, perfect. Now? Guests of the symposium have been told to maintain regular contact with the organizer's office. If the man can't be located within half an hour, we will have to assume the worst. The worst. Oh no, not Judge Jigoku. No one would want to kill a harmless Japanese man who only just arrived in the country. Except, that is, for the Reaper, wanting to finish off a mark that slipped through the net 10 years ago. Would have to agree, Mr. Naruhodo, for the defense's sake. My lord, I sincerely hope we are successful. If we are unable to confirm Mr. Jigoku's healthy existence in the next 30 minutes, he will face grave difficulties. Court is adjourned for 30 minutes. Eesh. All right, well, that's a good stopping point, isn't it? Man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and stop. Huh?
First time experience.
What is this? Sorry, that was weird. Sorry, that was Twitch. Who should we go raid, though? Man. That is exciting. Yeehaw! Oh. Should we play... we should raid Rococo. Rococo always reminds me of Ace Attorney for some reason. She's playing Sonic Unleashed. Isn't that the fucking werewolf Sonic one? Anyway, Rococo, she is a clown. A sussy little clown. I love her. I don't know why that reminds me of Ace Attorney, but... Oh, it is the fucking werewolf Sonic. Anyway. And tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's... Saturday? Tomorrow's Saturday. What do I stream Saturday? Yeah, I forgot. What do I stream Saturday? Oh, Code Vein. Code Vein. Tomorrow's Code Vein. Hell yeah. Man! This is exciting. We'll see. I gotta hold off. We gotta wait till next Thursday. Wait. Friday. Next Friday for more, what is this game? Greatest Attorney. Alright, so tomorrow I think I stream at 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. CST tomorrow for Code Vein. Oh, I'm not resting. I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy 14. 1 p.m. CST for Mark. Alright, let's go say hi to Rococo playing the funny little Sonic game. Little model. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.